Today we are celebrating a community event that makes our city super special. Today we have two guests with us. It's Chuck Smith, COO of Pease Park Conservancy, and Jane Hervey, founder of Future Front Texas. They're joining us to talk to us about this weekend's Pride Picnic in Pease Park. Lots of peas, sounds like a ton of fun. Guys, good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning, thanks for having us.
Of course, Chuck, we're going to start with you. What can attendees expect? Because this is your fourth annual, so I'm sure you started at one point and we're getting bigger every year, right?
We are. We're very excited that it's our fourth year to host a Pride Picnic in Pease Park. There's a little something for everyone. There's stuff for adults, it's family friendly. It's really an opportunity for Austin community to celebrate LGBTQIA Pride in the month of June.
Absolutely, and there are a lot of fun activations and things like that going on. So we're going to pick apart some of those. Jane, I want to ask you about shopping, entertainment, because boy, there's a lot to see and do when we come out to this event.
Oh, so much to see and do. I mean, beyond enjoying the natural Austin ecosystem of the park, which is just beautiful and gorgeous, we've got, 30 plus makers, artists who are all LGBTQ identifying, popping up with little pop-up shops in our market. You're also going to find all kinds of workshops and activities that are all ages, that have that summer camp feel, hosted by artists in our community. So it's just a really beautiful time.
I love that. Okay, and I appreciate that it's for all ages, including adults, because let me tell you, I might need a little help in the crafting department. Chuck, what I want to ask you a little bit about as well is that there's going to be a panel where we are discussing building community. Can you just talk to me about the idea of that panel and who will be sitting on it?
Sure, so absolutely. So we'll kick off at 10 a.m. with the panel. There will be 6 of us, folks from the Austin community, talking about how we build community, how people come from different communities, people experience different communities. So it includes like both artists and community activists. LGBTQIA people are part of the fabric of the city, and so they're from all walks of life and all experiences. And part of Pride is to celebrate that and how we are part of the Austin community. So folks will be discussing what Pride means to them, particularly even this year, because it changes from time to time and where you are. And so I think it's going to be a good opportunity for folks to meet other people and discuss what Pride means to them, and that can be different people for different folks at different parts in time.
Absolutely, and you're going to be sitting on that panel.
I'm looking forward to it.
I think it's going to be wonderful. And you said something to me off camera that I thought was really cool, is how Pride is expressed as part of building community. So I think it's going to be a really interesting and fruitful conversation. I love that. All right, we're going to come to you, Jane, talking a little bit more about crafts, girlfriend. You said this is for little fingers, but you guys are going to have with Future Front Texas the ability to be making friendship bracelets.
Yeah, so I think, in the spirit of Pride, crafts are really, really, at least for me and all my friends, a prideful activity in terms of getting together and building community. And so, outside of making friendship bracelets, if you're a little or all ages, depending on the size of your fingers.
I was going to say, I'm going to keep going because, I've got thick little adult fingers here, but you guys have made it really easy. Just a little duct tape on the end of your string and you're going away,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. And there's so many different activities. We've got a plant swap. We've got improv for all ages hosted by LGBTQ creative community groups. There's also going to be like some sketching sessions of the natural flora and fauna with drag fairies.
Cool.
It's just incredible.
Yeah,
so
that'd be a lot of fun. So I guess my question to you is, who should come to this event? So are we talking families, bring everybody out? What's the deal?
I really think it's a community-wide event. I think, you pack up your picnic blanket, grab that water bottle, plan your parking, and get on down to the park because it's going to be a gorgeous morning into the early afternoon. And it's really just a time to hang out and experience so much beautiful creativity in our community and express your pride in a way that, I think beyond maybe going out to different pride parades or things like that, this is a time to kind of settle in and enjoy how beautiful Austin is.
Take advantage of I was going to say, it's like pride in nature and pride in the park. It's a great space to be able to have this celebration.
Absolutely, and to be able to connect with new people. I like that. All right, you brought up parking, Jane. So, I'm going to ask Chuck, you guys have a plan for parking. Tell us what it is.
Yes, so if you can take alternative transportation, please do so. If you're going to drive to the park, our parking lot is 18 parking spaces. So there is alternate parking. You should park at the Austin Recreation Center or at the ACC Rio Grande Garage. There are 400 free parking spaces all day for Pride Picnic in the ACC Garage.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. And while we're talking about Pease Park, let's talk about how popular it is, because you guys have weathered the storm of the pandemic really beautifully, and you have some of the most visitors of of areas in the city per year.
And people come to do all sorts of things. Like there's organized programming, but again, it's like we're the city's first public park. It's a beautiful natural space. The whole our goal of the renovation was to be able to provide infrastructure for activities, but to do it in a way that it still looks like it's always been that way, and that you still are, it's an urban park, but still in the middle of nature. And so it's a great space for people to be able to commune with nature and have a great time.
Sounds good to me. And in our last 15 seconds or so, Futurefront Texas, I'm always going to ask.
Yeah, so we're Culture Space and Exhibition Series. We partner with all different kinds of organizations like Pease Park around downtown Austin to amplify women and LGBTQ creatives in Texas. So it's just wonderful to have partnerships like this where we get to bring so many community partners together, because cross-collaboration is really what community is all about, and certainly what Pride is all about.
Sounds good to me. Happy Pride to y'all. Can't
Thank
wait
you.
to see the fun this weekend. All right, mark your calendars, y'all, for the Pride Picnic in Pease Park. It's this Saturday, June 29th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Head to peacepark.org to learn more.